For years, wearables were simple: a fitness tracker that counted your steps, a smartwatch that buzzed your wrist, a health band that reminded you to stand up. They were helpful, sure, but they were accessories, add-ons, optional tools that lived in the background of your digital life. But suddenly, something very different is happening in the US tech world. Wearables are getting smarter, wearables are getting more capable, wearables are getting more independent, and they're starting to behave less like accessories and more like full-time digital assistants. This shift isn't loud or flashy, but it's one of the biggest transformations happening in consumer tech right now. And if the trend continues, the next generation of wearables could fundamentally change how Americans interact with technology, maybe even more than smartphones did. So what's causing this evolution? It starts with AI and the push toward local intelligence. For the first time, wearables can run powerful AI models directly on the device. They can process health data, interpret voice commands, understand context, and even anticipate needs without constantly relying on the cloud. This is a huge leap from basic tracking. AI gives wearables the ability to think, not just measure. Imagine a watch that doesn't just count steps, but analyzes your stress levels, looks at your schedule, studies your sleep, and recommends exactly when you should take a break or go for a walk. Imagine earbuds that understand your tone, read your environment, and proactively adjust noise levels, suggest reminders, or summarize notifications you've missed. Imagine smart glasses that quietly give you directions, translate signs, identify objects, or display real-time information without ever asking you to pick up a phone. These aren't futuristic concepts. They're already appearing in early forms across the US market. The second force behind the rise of wearable assistants is hands-free convenience. Americans are busier than ever, work is faster, schedules are fuller, attention is scattered, and the more complicated daily life becomes, the more valuable hands-free tech becomes. People don't want to constantly pull out their phones, they don't want to open 20 apps a day, they don't want endless notifications, they want simplicity and instant access. Wearables give them exactly that. A quick glance at the wrist, a subtle voice command, a gesture, a tap, a whisper. The device responds instantly, naturally, and often proactively. It's technology that fits into your life instead of interrupting it. The third force is health and wellness, a category that may push wearables into becoming true full-time assistants. Wearables now track far more than steps. They monitor heart rhythm, oxygen levels, stress patterns, temperature changes, sleep quality, movement abnormalities, and early warning signals for potential health issues. And with AI layered on top, these devices can interpret this data in meaningful ways, not just telling you what happened, but what it means. Your watch can notice irregular patterns in your heart rate before you do. Your ring can detect early signs of exhaustion, dehydration, or sickness. Your earbuds can sense when you sound stressed or fatigued. Your glasses can warn you if your posture is hurting your neck. This is no longer fitness tracking, this is proactive guidance, the foundation of a true digital assistant. The fourth force driving wearable evolution is context awareness. Phones are powerful, but they're blind to your environment unless you use them actively. Wearables, on the other hand, live on your body. They know your movement, your environment, your activity, your routine, your pace, your voice, your biometrics, your location, all in real time. That gives them an enormous advantage in delivering meaningful assistance. For example, your smartwatch knows if you're running late and suggests a quicker route. Your earbuds detect noise levels and adjust sound without you asking. Your glasses identify a product you're looking at and pull up reviews. Your ring senses when you're stressed in a meeting and offers breathing guidance. They're not waiting for instructions. They're responding to your life as it's happening. The fifth force is something subtle but powerful. Wearables are becoming more independent from smartphones. In the early days, wearables needed your phone for everything: GPS, notifications, processing, connectivity. They were companions, not leaders. But now, wearables have their own processors, their own connectivity, their own AI engines, their own sensors, their own local storage, their own predictive capabilities. They're slowly breaking free from smartphone dependency. And as they become more independent, they take on more responsibility. That's exactly how an assistant evolves, by gaining autonomy. So what does the future look like? It looks like a world where your wearable doesn't just track your activity, it manages your day. Your watch becomes your health advisor, your earbuds become your real-time translator, your glasses become your informational overlay, your clothing becomes your sensor network, your ring becomes your stress monitor. And all of them together form a quiet, ambient digital assistant that follows you everywhere, always learning, always refining, always helping. This raises a fascinating possibility. In the next decade, wearables could become the primary way people interact with the digital world, not screens. Phones won't disappear, but the need to constantly hold and look at one might. Instead, you'll get information when you need it, where you need it, without digging into apps or scrolling through clutter. Simple, instant, adaptive, intelligent. Of course, there are challenges. Battery life needs to improve. Devices need to be more reliable. AI must be safe and accurate. Privacy will be the biggest concern of all. People want smarter devices, but they also want control. And that's why the wearables that win the US market will be the ones that are not only intelligent, but also private, transparent, and secure devices that operate locally whenever possible, not sending sensitive data to massive servers unless absolutely necessary. But if companies get this right, wearables could become the first technology that truly feels human, a device that pays attention to your life, a device that understands your context, a device that responds in real time, a device that blends into your world without interrupting it. So are wearable devices evolving into full-time digital assistants? Absolutely, and the transformation is already underway. The next generation of wearables won't just count your steps, they won't just buzz your wrist, they won't just show notifications, they will guide you, support you, advise you, and enhance your daily life in ways a smartphone never could. This isn't the future of wearables, it's the future of personal computing. Because the most powerful device in your life soon won't be the one in your pocket, it will be the one on your body.